That's right, I did get a new bike, and you're not going to be able to guess what it is, I don't think. And you're also probably not going to like it, but for a different reason than you think. Should we just take a look at it? It's right behind me. Okay, let's look. All right, so I got a new BMX. My old frame was cracked. That basically always happens after about a year of hard riding. I pretty much don't know any BMXers who have had a bike that they rode all year long that didn't crack the frame. It's just, you're beating them up, there's no suspension, you know, it's gonna crack. It just is, things aren't built to last forever. So mine cracked. I had it for 3 years. I really wasn't riding it as much because, as you know, I picked up a mountain bike and I started this channel. But I wanted to keep BMXing and I don't want to lose all those skills. And so I bought a new frame. It's a Fit Hangman frame. It's Jordan Hango's frame. He's a Canadian BMXer. There's little Canadian details here and there. Basically, I went a little bit bigger with my BMX this time. The sizes are usually measured in top tubes. So this is a 21¼ inch top tube. And I got the back end a little bit longer too. You know, I've been riding a lot of mountain bikes. I thought a bigger BMX would feel a little better, and it does. And I also got higher rise bars. These are 9¾ inch rise now, instead of the 9¼ inch rise I was using before. And then quickly we could just go through the parts. I've got Fit Big Mac bars. I've got some Sensus grips because that's all they had. Fit Faf tires. I have Cinema rims laced to profile hubs. Fit cranks. Fit Big Mac pedals. Fit seat, 1664 seat post, and some plastic pegs. And some interesting things that you're probably going to notice about my bike that a lot of BMXers do and I get a lot of questions about is the chainring is on the left-hand side. We call that left side drive, and that's because I only grind on the right, and so I don't grind up my chain and stuff like that. I put the sprocket on the left, and everything's just reversed. It's just over on the other side. I also have plastic pegs, which just lets you grind on lots more things than metal pegs. Yes, they wear out faster, but you just put a new sleeve on. It's really easy. Then I use plastic pedals, and basically you don't need tons of grip when you're riding BMX because you want to get off the pedals a lot. And also when you get a pedal in the shin, it hurts way, way, way less when they're plastic. And finally, I don't use brakes. I don't really dirt jump. I mostly ride skate parks and street. And you know, I just find the brake lever gets in the way when I'm doing tricks, doing bar spins and stuff like that. And it's just a hassle to have them on there. So right now I don't run brakes. But I did buy this frame specifically because it does have brake tabs. My other one didn't. I couldn't run brakes at all. This one you can run brakes. And I think I'm gonna put some on because I wanna hit the big jumps at Air Rec Center, and doing that with no brakes, it's scary because if you mess up the first jump and you're going too slow, you're just gonna have to hit the second jump, and yeah, that's terrifying. All right, so the reason I said that you weren't going to like this bike wasn't because, you know, it was a Yeti, or it was the weird structure bike, or it was any kind of mountain bike. It's because it was a BMX. And every time I post a video about BMX, or even on Instagram, there just isn't that much interest. So I thought I'd give it one more go. You know, I'm gonna post a BMX video here, see if there's some interest. I really love BMX. I'd like to make more BMX videos. And a lot of people are surprised that I've only been riding mountain bikes for 3 years. And that's because I think I've been riding BMX for 15 now. I had all those, you know, basic skills I learned riding that little bike, and it all transferred to the big bike pretty well. So, you know, give this video a chance. Actually, more specifically, give BMX a chance. But let's go ride this thing. Let's go to the skate park in. I haven't ridden in a while. Let's see what I can still do. All right, now the first thing that I always do when I come to the skate park is warm up in the bowl. Basically, it's a nice, easy way to warm up, and you don't have to do any bunny hops or take any hard hits or anything like that. Just do a nice light cruise. All right, basically I can always do double pegs and disasters on the corner, but the next thing to do is start doing tricks that scare me a little bit more. So let's try and do a foot jam. That is a front wheel stall where I put my foot into the fork to stop it because I don't have front brakes, and then I hop back in the quarter pipe. So let's give it a go. All right, another really great thing about the skate park is doing flyouts. Wow, that is loud. That's when you're riding in the bowl and you jump out of the quarter pipe, you fly out, and basically you're hitting a little jump, a super lippy jump, but just on the flat. So you can go, you know, you can practice your jumping. It gets you used to hitting a jump, and there's really low consequences. what I like to do when I'm warming up is just get a few of those tricks that I need to practice out of the way and, you know, just get used to the new bike. If you think getting used to a new mountain bike is weird, getting used to a new BMX is like extra weird. But having the bigger bike is definitely feeling pretty good. All right, we're getting warmed up, but one of the scariest features at any skate park is a spine, and there's one here, right there, which is basically 2 quarter pipes pushed up right against each other. Now, at most skate parks, there's really not a way to practice this. Luckily, the one that I grew up at had sort of this spine that got bigger and bigger and a little bit lighter landing, so you kind of practice. But here, there's nowhere to practice, and even though I've been riding spines for a really long time now, I always get a little nervous when I haven't ridden BMX in a while, and I gotta hop over the spine again. So, let's give it a go. All right, not too bad, but one thing I really like to do over spines is a front peg tap. That's basically when I ride over the spine, and then I kind of just put my front peg on the other side, tap it, and roll over. So, let's see if I can do that. Haven't done it on the new bike yet, so that's always interesting. All right, not too bad. Only took 2 tries, which is pretty good for me. And now I think we're warmed up enough that I can start linking some stuff together. You know, you always see these bike edits, and they're always sweet. People are always showing you their best riding, but it's not all glitz and glamour. You know, it's a grind sometimes. For me, I'm a big warm-up guy. It takes me forever to warm up. And even then, if I have a trick in mind, it could take me a super long time to land. And if I show you the end result, they're probably like, you know, you'd probably get the impression that I'm a little better than I actually am. But so here's a peek behind the BMX and just riding curtain. Let's do a peg tap over the spine, bar spin manual on the quarter pipe. This one is gonna probably take a while. All right, since I'm making a video about BMXing, I owe you guys something. I gotta throw down a bit. So I haven't 180 the spine in a really long time, I think like 2 years now. There's a spine here, it's not huge. I think I might try it. All right, that didn't go as planned. I think I should probably get a little more time on the new bike before I try and do some of my bigger tricks, I guess. So yeah, I'm just feeling a little weird doing the 180. I think I'm just probably not used to the bike, and I haven't 180'd the spine in, like I said, quite a while. So I'll spend a little more time on the BMX, the new one, and we'll get back to that trick. But let's go try out some street moves. Those are a little less dangerous, usually. All right, so we got the ledge behind me. I think I'll be able to do double peg, which is both pegs on the ledge, and then feeble, which is back peg on the ledge, front wheel on top of the ledge, Smith, which is front peg on the ledge, back wheel on the ledge, ice pick, which is just grinding on your back peg, and then maybe toothpick, which is just grinding on your front peg. I've done that one on this ledge before. It's on Instagram, I swear it happened, but it's hard, so I don't know if I'll have the patience to try and get that one done again. Okay, let's end it off with one tail whip, although not a proper tail whip. We're gonna do a foot jam tail whip where I stick my foot in the front wheel, you know, jam my foot in there, spin the bike around on the ledge, and land back on it. All right, let's give it a go. Okay, we'll end it there for today. I'm super tired, it's real hot. Let me know in the comments if you want to see more BMX stuff. I got a couple more tricks up my sleeve. You know, we can come back, get that 180 over the spine maybe, but you guys gotta let me know if you want to see more of this. But until then, maybe we'll go ride some mountain bikes, maybe we'll go ride some more BMX. I'll see you guys in the next one.